Prayer.
Almighty God, who in your infinite wisdom and providential goodness have appointed the office of leaders and parliaments for the welfare of society and the just government of humanity, we beseech you to look upon with your abundant favor these your servants, whom you have been pleased to call to the performance of such important trusts in this land. Let your blessing descend upon them here assembled, and grant that they may, as in your presence, treat and consider all matters that shall come under their deliberation in so just and faithful a manner as to promote your and glory, and to advance the good of those whose interests you have committed to their charge. Amen.
Honorable members,
Item 2.
honorable members, honorable members, honorable members, honorable members, honorable Macho, honorable Macho, honorable Macho, Wakaima, honorable members,
Item 2 on the order paper.
honorable members,
Communication from the chair.
honorable members, Honorable Macho is an independent member of parliament and he always sits there. And honorable members, I want to welcome you to this morning's sitting. Given the number currently present in the chamber and members are still coming, we will invoke Rule 9 of the Rules of Procedure and will allow a free sitting in the House today. Honorable members, on 1st November 2024, we received unfortunate news on the device of the husband to one of our colleagues, that is Honorable Naomi Kibaju, the late Obadiah Ntebekaine, a renowned businessman and entrepreneur, and on behalf of legislature and on my own behalf, we want to convey our heartfelt condolence to the family of Honorable Naomi Kibaju and the entire bereaved family and the people of Akol. May we rise and observe a moment of silence in his memory.
May his soul rest in eternal peace.
Thank you. Next item.
Item 3 on the order paper, Bill second reading, the Uganda National Roads Authority Repeal Bill 2024.
Honourable members, as part of the government's effort towards the realization of the public entities, I'll give you law on realization of public entities and expenditure, the Uganda National Road Authority Repeal Bill 2024 was tabled on 24th September 2024. The committee looked at this bill and is ready to report. However, to begin with, we'll invoke Rule 131 of the Rules of Procedure and invite the Minister to move a motion to that effect. Yes, Lop.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, I want to join you in welcoming colleagues back to the House after a couple of days. Right Honourable Speaker, when we last met here, there were a couple of occurrences that...
Honourable members, can we maintain silence? When somebody is speaking, please maintain silence. And remember, this is a lob speaking, and you're making noise.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, as I was saying, when we last met here, there were some occurrences that I want to draw your attention to, especially in regard to the law. This is the legislature which makes laws, and it's important that even as we make laws, first and foremost, we observe the laws of the land. I want to firstly draw your attention to Rule 94 of our Rules of Procedure, which provides for declaration of personal interest in any matter before the House. That's the first law I'm quoting. I'm going to quote about 2 or 3. Right Honourable Speaker, as we were handling the coffee bill, as it has come to be known, and there was a dispute, eventually we led to division.
Honourable Law, we have not reached coffee bill. We are handling, you will raise that when we are on coffee bill. Let's handle the road fund, UNRA. We handle the rest, then we go to the coffee. When it reaches coffee, whoever has a conflict of interest must declare.
Thank you for your guidance, Right Honourable Speaker. The reason I'm raising this matter now is because it will help us procedurally, because you're going to guide. It will help us procedurally with all the business we are going to handle in this House. Right Honourable Speaker, the order paper that I have looked at has got a couple of issues. And one of those is the coffee bill. And again, like I'm saying, let me raise the matter. You're going to rule, Right Honourable Speaker. So as I was saying, Rule 94 of our Rules of Procedure provides for declaration of interest. What we saw, Right Honourable Speaker, on the national broadcaster and elsewhere were remarks made by yourself, Right Honourable Speaker, showing that you seemed to have a particular interest in the coffee bill. You were exchanging words with, having a chat with the government chief whip, and you asked him if he does have the numbers. Right Honourable Speaker, that was to show that you had interest in this matter. I am on procedure. Right Honourable Speaker.
There's an order.
Madam Speaker, our rules, and he is a lawyer, procedure takes precedence. to point of order. So let me raise my point of procedure,
Okay.
which you're going to rule on. The Honorable Fox Odoi is a lawyer in town. I want to believe he has taken time to read the rules.
Your procedure matter?
And that's what I was raising before I was rudely interrupted by a fellow lawyer who I expect to know the rules and to even guide other members. Honorable Speaker, the matter of conflict of interest is a very critical one. As far as I am concerned, based on that, your conduct, Right Honorable Speaker, I think you have an interest in this matter, and maybe you should have declared that interest and perhaps even recused yourself, excuse yourself from that matter, Right Honorable Speaker. The second and final issue that I'm raising is from our Constitution. Article 21 of our Constitution talks about equality and freedom from discrimination. And I want to quote 21(2). Without prejudice to clause 1 of this article, a person shall not be discriminated against on the ground of sex, race, color, ethnic origin, tribe, birth, creed or religion, social or economic standing, political opinion or disability. Honorable Speaker, we did see you make remarks that seemed to prejudice a particular tribe. What we saw you say was, let's make sure these Baganda don't get the numbers. As we have said, this is not a matter of Buganda. Coffee has grown in different parts of the country. So I was very disappointed to see my leader, my speaker, make those remarks as if this is a battle against Buganda. And maybe government needs to clarify in bringing this bill, are you targeting Buganda and Baganda? I don't know. So, Honorable Speaker, I brought your attention to our laws, the Constitution, our rules of procedure regarding conflict of interest, which would see you decently recuse and excuse yourself from presiding over this matter, but also the tribal sentiments, Right Honorable Speaker, that we did hear you make, that have got to be addressed by yourself, perhaps beginning with an apology, and then we see how we take things from there. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. And I thank the Honorable colleagues for following the issues that I've raised very attentively. Thank you.
Honorable members, I am happy that the law has raised an issue that I'm ready to respond to, and I will respond to it when I come to the issue of the coffee bill. I will give a very appropriate response to that when we come to the coffee bill. Next item. Yes, Honorable Minister. Tebandeke, sit. Tebandeke.
Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker and Honorable colleagues, I beg to move.
Yes, there's a procedure matter from...
Procedure, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
Madam Speaker.
Right Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
I am raising a matter of privilege. Madam Speaker, I have been here for a while now. We have been subjected to humiliation by security as we are coming to Parliament this morning. And this is not affecting only opposition
Honorable
MPs.
members, listen.
We are removed from our vehicles. We are being stopped from parking. There are ununiformed security personnel in Parliament who are more than the 530 MPs. Madam Speaker, I have no guarantee that we don't, because in our rules, you don't carry guns beyond the main gate. I am not certain that there are no guns inside this building. And I am raising this because some of us have fallen victims before, including, by the way, NRM MPs. Some of this, Madam Speaker, point of privilege is for you to subject everybody and we empty the building to make sure, because Parliament must be an atmosphere of free debate. The way we came in and the angry faces, you see, people who kidnapped us came from here. We need to inspect all these rooms surrounding the chambers to be sure that an atmosphere, free atmosphere for us to have a debate exists. Madam Speaker, that's the point I wanted to raise.
Honorable members, we must be mindful that we also have Iyala sitting in the same building. When we came in, personally, I was subjected to a check, and I am not immune to anything. I mean, for the safety of the members of Parliament, I don't have any problem with that. Honorable, let him first move his motion. Let him first move his motion.
Right Honorable Speaker and honorable colleagues. I beg to move that the bill entitled Uganda National Roads Authority Repeal Bill 2024 be read for the second time. I beg to move.
Seconded by seconded by Honorable Frank, by Honorable Minister of Finance, by Honorable Bahati, by Honorable Musasisi, by the whole House on this side. Honorable Zaake. Honorable Zaake. Honorable Zaake. You give Honorable Zaake. Can you sit?
Madam Speaker, my rights of expression are violated. I'm not given a chance.
Let Honorable Zaake speak.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for the opportunity. Madam Speaker,
Honorable members. Honorable members. Honorable members. Honorable members. If I am saying let Honorable Zaake speak first, you don't have to shout. You're going to force me to evoke Rule 89.1. Tebandeke, you don't have to shout at anybody. If Zaake has an issue, let it be handled.
yes.
Honorable members, honorable members, honorable members, I can see Zaake, Honorable Sasaga is also disturbing Honorable. I am seeing Honorable Gold. Honorable Gold, you're also there. Honorable Wakaima, you're on the same thing. You get it? Eh? Sazi, you're on the same thing. You wait.
Why are you so humble?
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for this opportunity. Madam Speaker, I wish to present a matter of order touching our safety, and particularly my life. Being a victim of gun violence in this country, Madam Speaker, I've seen one of the security operatives inside this house, the one who is behind where you seated, Madam Speaker. Let him be subject to a security check. He has a gun. Let him be subject, because, Madam Speaker, I'm worried about.
Which one?
The one behind, the gentleman.
Which one? My bodyguard.
I don't know your bodyguard, Madam Speaker, but it's a security personnel. Come on. Madam Speaker guided so well, you must listen in silence. We shall not accept being bullied here. Come on. Maintain silence. Madam Speaker.
Wait. I want you to listen. Come and point for me the person. Show me the person. From there. Listen.
I know the rules. Why do you send me there?
Listen. Honorable Zaake.
Listen to me.
Honorable Zaake.
There's a gun in the house. Madam Speaker, I beg, let the security official be subject to a check if he does not have a gun.
First wait. Be calm. This is a sergeant at arms. This is a sergeant at arms. Sergeant at arms, can you check? Check. Remove your jacket. No, let him be checked. Remove your jacket. Honorable members, the sergeant at arms has checked, and there is nothing. Yes, there is nothing. Can you sit? Can you sit? Can you sit? Can you sit? Honorable members,